What's up, brother? How you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Welcome.
Nice.
Welcome to the gym. Let me give you a quick tour. Come on. Come on in. This is our mat, our main mat area where we do our jiu-jitsu. We have a lot of fun here, right? We, our kids, our adults, classes, right? We 7 days a week, all day, pretty much every day. We probably have one of the biggest schedules I've seen around. So yeah, some pictures of our students, some of our graduations, Legacy family, right? One of our fallen brothers, right? Rest in peace, Patrick. And lineage, right? Draculino, Master Carlos Gracie Jr., right? So, you know, always honoring, right? Standing on the shoulders of giants, right? Yeah. Let's go into our striking area, our Muay Thai area. Some old school articles, right? Like some books I did in Japan. Yeah, just some memories, right? Memorabilia, right? Come on, bag work, our bags, striking, pads, and then we have some old school memorabilia from the Ultimate Fighter, that we used to be in the training center. So one of the producers was kind enough to donate these to us. Team Shamrock, you know, Ken Shamrock, Team Ortiz, T Ortiz, Rampage, Forrest, Griffith, you know, BJ Penn, you know, all the guys, you know, Pulver, everything, right? So pretty epic if you're as a fight fan, right? We used to have a cage, but you know, I'm more, you know, we still have the ring, and we have another little workout area in the back. We use it for personal training. Yeah, we have another little workout area here. You know, we use our kettlebells, our club bells, right? You know, that we use our main tool for Tacfit, right? So, you know, you look like a bat, right? You can do all kinds of movements for mobility, real strength, right? You know, boom, boom. You can one-handed, right? You know, so a lot of little different movements that you can do. Infinite possibilities with one tool, and we're designed to hold it. So yeah, we have a little area, workout area here, and let's continue on. Yeah, so going back to our articles in the hallway, you know, when I was younger, I fought professionally for a decade, and Greg Jackson, you know, he ended up having one of the best fight teams in the world. I was one of his, or if not his first, like MMA like major champion. King of the Cage was a big deal back in the day, so it's nice to have some of these old school kind of things here just to remember a little bit, you know, fighting in Japan and all that. So it was a lot of fun, and I'm grateful for all of it, you know. So of course the jiu-jitsu, but also the fight game, and representing jiu-jitsu in the fight game, and the MMA in the cage, right? So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Come on.
Is that all yours?
Yeah, put some medals up, right? It's either that or it's in my closet, so I might as well put them up, right? Nice decoration for the room. And these are some old school medals, right? From like the 90s, and you know, like it's crazy because now the medals are really nice, but back in the day, you know, you do like 7-8 matches for like a Cracker Jack, you know, that you get in a Cracker Jack box, you know, medal. So, but yeah, it was the real days competing at the Worlds and the Mundials in Brazil and all that. So I'm really proud of the history and that time period of jiu-jitsu as well. Yeah. Our little lobby, we have Damon Walker representing, you know, a lot of gear here, right? Our pro shop and hangout area, you know, got our couches and everything here. I think a lot of people, they comment on how it's very very warm and very family friendly here, and people feel at home when they walk in here. So that's how we like it here. Come on. So this is our Tacfit training area. You know, we have our different tools. We have, for example, we have not just our club bells, but we also have you know, different tools like steel maces. You know, that we can use to exercise with and get better connected, right? And mobility, strength, real strength, you know, functional strength. And so, you know, with a room full of different, you know, really functional training tools, right? Our club bells, of course, you know. Boom. Kettlebells, and you know, but the just like jiu-jitsu, I look at it as I look at Tacfit as a martial art with yourself, you know, mastering yourself. And so the number one thing, just like in jiu-jitsu, is this right here. So the knowledge, right? So the coaches that we have are really, really great, and we try to, you know, help our students, you know, be their best, you know, on and off the mat. And I really believe that Tacfit is one of those things that helps you, you know, with longevity and stay in the game. Yeah, it's a recovery-based system, really the world's smartest workout. A lot of people call it different things, but it's one of those things, things that you need to do as part of your training. And even if you don't do martial arts, you should be doing Tacfit. Come on, let's go one more. Yeah, so we have another little mat area. We use it for our Tacfit, our flow classes usually, but also my daughter wrestles, and so we also have like a little wrestling club in here as well. Yeah, state champ and every future, a lot of champ things. Hopefully, not hopefully, but we're gonna do it. And yeah, we have our Tacfit mat area here, and we use it for, you know, our judo, our wrestling, because it's a little bit softer. And so we have a lot of fun here. My daughter and her teammates have a lot of fun. Our teammates, right? Yeah, come on, let's go one last one. So we have our little, you know, our ecosystem as part of the gym is we have a place called Rēvive. It's like a recovery area. We have saunas, cold plunges, stretch therapists, you know, compression pants. So you have somebody that stretches you out, create space in there. It's been a big passion of mine these last like 10 years. I love learning about the body. I had some personal things happen to me where I didn't pass my fight medical, and I had some brain issues, and really I had to understand why things started to work for me through jiu-jitsu and Tacfit training. It really brought me back to life. And so, you know, a big passion is just like how the body works, you know, and especially anything fascia related. So this is like some diagrams from Thomas Meyer, the anatomy trains, just how we're designed, and anything neuroscience, you know, so applied neuroscience, anything that, you know, that to help me understand how we work. And, you know, the smartest people in the world, they say we think, but we don't know. So it's always good to come from a humble place, and like we have no idea how it works, but we do feel things, and we do know things intuitively. And so the more kind of training, more things like this that we can do, I feel like the more or the better we are. Yeah. So we have our compression pants here. Compression pants here. And let's come check out the sauna and the cold plunge. Get your towel, your shorts, right? And then our sauna. And it's an old school sauna. One of my favorite things in jiu-jitsu was the sauna after training. You know, one of the things to connect and hang out and relax right after working really hard. And so I like the old school sauna with the water, putting on the rocks. Come check it out over here. You can see, you know, yeah. And so old school, like, you know, Finnish, you know, Scandinavian-style, right? Sauna, I feel like for me it's the best. I know they talk about red light and all that, but for me, what I feel for me has been the best are these kinds of saunas. And then of course we have our cold plunge, and so, you know, you can get your sauna on, and then you can get your cold plunge on, and they call it like contrast therapy, right? Going from one to the other, and it really, really has great effects on everything. for recovery, for just being more connected. And I think that's the game. You know, the harder you train, or the harder you train, the harder you should recover, right? So recover even harder. And so we have all these things through Tacfit, through Rēvive, that we have different tools for you to recover as well, for you to be your best and stay in the game to the end. Okay? So we have a place called Açaí Jungle Café next door. It's become a hotspot in LA. So if you guys are in the area, you guys definitely have to check it out. The best food, acai, the whole thing. So come on. Açaí Jungle Café, your neighborhood paradise. So here we are, Açaí Jungle Café. Let me know what you want so I can get it for you. Delicious acai, the best acai in town. Food, shakes, coffee. I mean, anything you want, anything delicious, anything to fuel your body, right? For you to be, you know, like I said, your best on and off the mat. Come check us out here at Legacy, Açaí Jungle Café, Rēvive, your one-stop shop of wellness and optimization. Hope to see you guys here soon.